Transformative education happens not just in classrooms, laboratories, and libraries.
Throughout the university's history, our gymnasiums and playing fields have been the sites of wins and losses, but also of lifelong friendships formed and lifetime lessons learned.
If I could send a message to the donors, I'd thank them for everything, because I do everything that I do on this court because of them. I'm able to use these facilities to the best of my ability, and I'm able to do well in sports and academics because of them.
Welcome back into R.A. Fagano Hall. It is game 2 of our doubleheader. Illinois Wesleyan wins the women's basketball game. Now it's men's basketball action. The Titans coming in 6-2 overall, 1-1 in conference play. And the Elmhurst University Blue Jays 5-2 overall, 0-1 after a really tough 1-point loss at Wheaton. It's going to be a good one. Head coach John Baines in his 13th season at the helm. Head coach Ron Rose in charge of the Titans. Looking at your starters, Noah Cleveland, Mason Funk, Jackson Nego, Carlo Kolak, and Nathan Bolt. And Wesleyan will have the opening tip. Blahout, Trellenberg, Smith, Ajahong Betta, and Boone for the Blue Jays. Here's Cleveland. Tries to go around Boone. Ball down low. And, we're going to have a foul. Looked like a jump ball. It's going to be on 0. It's going to be on Sebastian Blahout, the 6'2 senior out of Wooddale, Illinois. just underway. Very tall, athletic Titan team, as always. When these two teams get together, it's always a fun one. There's a three from the corner. That one good by Mason Funk. 6'5" junior out of Normal, University High. Here's Boone. Back over to Blahout. Down low, Aja Hong Betta. How about that one? Vinny Aja Hong Betta, the 6'5" sophomore out of Moline, Illinois. Puts the Blue Jays on the board, 3-2. Here's Funk again. This one top of the key, and he's 2 for 2 from downtown. 6-2. Funk has been doing that his entire career with Illinois Wesleyan. Here's Trellenberg. When he gets hot, look out. Smith finds Boone. Boone, here's Blahout, top of the key. Boone, he'll try a three. That one no good. Aja Hong Betta with the board. Trellenberg, he wanted a shot. Now Smith. Blahout, left-handed dribble. He's going to move into the paint. Shot up, that one rejected. Trellenberg will get it back. Here's Smith. Counting, nothing but net for Luke Smith. 6-foot freshman out of Addison, Illinois. 6-5, Illinois Wesleyan. Another three. That one's no good. Oh, Funk. He was going to try it. Nego on the last attempt. Here's Nego. Another three. These guys are firing from the outside big time. Funk gets the board and Boone with the foul. That last three attempt was by Kolak. Can't allow that many wide open shots. Funk again from the corner. This one no good. Fight for it, and Blahout will come out with it. Here are the Blue Jays. Quick outlet. Trellenberg. He's going to cruise into the paint. Stop and drop. Turn around. Gets the friendly roll. 7-6 Blue Jays with their first lead. Back in the corner, another three attempt. Boy, these guys are good. Carlo, Kolak. They will kill you from the outside. They got to be careful. 9-7. Here's Boone. Aja Hong Betta, nice inlet to Boone. Boone in the paint. And ball knocked out by Noah Cleveland. He's only 6'8" as a sophomore. That is a big, big kid right there. You got Nathan Bolt out there who's 6'10". 6'10". I'm joined by Bill Law, Suncom.tv. You're watching via the CCIW network. You can find us on X, formerly known as Twitter. Here's Smith. Got to hurry up. Got 4 seconds. Got to shoot, got to shoot, got to shoot. Not going to get the shot off, and that will be a shot clock violation. You can find us on X, Instagram, and Facebook. Game 2 of our doubleheader. If any of you out there are concerned about the Army-Navy game, Army, right about the end of the third with a 6-point lead, 16-10. Down low, Aja Hong Betta will get the foul. That with 36 seconds left. Me being a Navy guy, I need to see that change. But either way, it's a great game. Brings the country together every year. Fun, fun, fun. There's another three from the corner. That one no good. And Smith will come down with it. That last three shot up by Keel. Pearson finds Trellenberg. Trellenberg quickly double teamed. Here's Smith. Smith, who just hit a three not too long ago, finds Pearson. Taylon Pearson, 8 seconds. Last time down, they were guilty of a shot clock violation. They got to get something off again. Here's Smith. That's off the front of the rim, no good. Boarded down by Kolak. Here's Funk. Kolak for three. That one no good. But they get their own rebound again. That's Lawrence. Jack Cherry getting ready to check back in, or check in for the Blue Jays. Free throw, and that one too strong by Keel. Boarded down by Trellenberg. Jeffrey Williams getting ready to check in. Boone with a power move. That's his first basket. 9-9, 15 minutes left here in the first. Lawrence now with it on the near wing. They'll drop it down the free throw line. That's Keel. There's a foul. Oh, that's Blahoot. That's his second. Well, that's a tough one right there. Early on, he already has 2 fouls. Head coach John Baines in his 13th season. Having a little talk with the officials. Come on. He's always working the officials. It makes it so good. Here's a 3 attempt by Kolak. That one no good. Rebounded by Funk with a little help by Cleveland. There's Cleveland, Funk. Long 3, good spin, not happening. Cleveland with another board. He loses it. Here comes E.J. Marshall. Now Cherry. Rajahong Betta finds Marshall. Cherry, 11 seconds. Rajahong Betta in and out of his hands. And it will stay with the Blue Jays with only 4 seconds on the shot clock. Taylon Pearson inbounding right in hostile territory. They got to get a good shot here. There's Cherry. He's got 3 seconds. Pearson, got to get the shot off. There it is. Count it with a 3. I mean, right at the buzzer. Ice in the veins. Now the Blue Jays up 12-9. Here's Funk, already with a couple threes. Lawrence with it, finds Funk near wing. He's going to move in. And that one almost turned over. They got 9 seconds. Well-disciplined team. Long 3. That one no good. Pearson with the board. I'm not so sure that Lawrence needed to shoot like that. That one, talk about way up in the air and come down. Jeffrey Williams, the 6'4" freshman from Lafayette, Indiana, will get the and one. That one had some serious air on it. Looked like one of my tee shots. Straight up, straight down. Look at this replay. He gets it, and then whoop, way over the top of the backboard. It's almost like a horse shot. We'll take it. And he makes it, 15-9. I like the friendly roll. We'll take that. And Illinois Wesleyan says they've seen enough. 15-9 Blue Jays to start things off here in this contest. 13-10 left to go. Rajahong Betta with 2, Pearson 3, Williams 3, Trellenberg 2, Smith 3, and Boone with 2 for the Titans. Funk back-to-back threes. He has 6. Kolak with 3. Blue Jays on an 8-0 run in the last 2 minutes. And a 13-3 run over the last 5. They're 3 of 3 on their last field goals as far as Wesleyan. 0 for 6. 1 for their last 10, and a scoring drought just under 4 minutes. The Blue Jays have taken advantage of that. Only 25% from the field for the Titans. 67% for the Blue Jays. Bill Law to my left from Suncom.tv. You're watching us via the CCIW network. Thank you for joining us here to pack gym all day. Women's action, Wesleyan pulls away late. They win. Here, men's action 15-9 with 13:10 left to go. Wesleyan will get the ball out of the timeout. Drops this one down. Jarver throws it over the head. That's going to be over and back. Oh, they're going to say a deflection. Oh, no. Quick move by Colvin. Another one by Jarver. And that's going to be an offensive foul on the Titans. Good friend Dawson Wells, the PA today. I know Nancy Webb still checking in over at the Elmhurst University Public Safety Dispatch. Ajahong Betta, 10-footer. That one no good. He tried to follow his own shot and just missed. Here come the Titans. They were pretty happy with waiting and getting a good three. Now they're, just as I say that, they go for yet another three. That one wild by Nego. But it will remain Titans ball. Titans inbound with 11 on the shot clock. 12:09 on the game clock. Get that one in, Weiserman. Jarvier loses it. Here comes Marshall. Blue Jays with the ball and lead. Marshall, 10-footer. Count it! C.J. Marshall on the board. Lead now to 8. Cross-court pass. And Marshall guilty of the foul on Jeffrey Williams. Funk will check back in. Jarver will check out for the Titans. High screen set by Colvin. Here's Funk again looking for another three. That one didn't happen. And a foul this time on Jackson Nego, the junior from Western Springs, Lyons Township High School. Blue Jays with a chance to extend this 8-point lead. Here's Cherry. Drives baseline, trapped, kicks it back out. Boone, Trellenberg. Now Pearson. He's going to try a step back three. That one didn't come off the hands very well. Boone couldn't get to it. Here come the Titans. Long three that time. Nothing but net for Andy Colvin. (17-12) Blue Jays. Here's Marshall. Trellenberg, every time he touches the ball, he's going to pick up a double team. They know how dangerous he is. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Cherry. Boone, high screen. Cherry goes in, tries to draw the contact, didn't get it. Cherry fighting for the ball. He'll get it. And it's going to stay with the Blue Jays. Hey, look at Cherry just fighting for that thing. He wanted it more, for sure. Blue Jays. A foul on the inbound. Now that one on Kolak. Oh, here's Smith. Shot up. Oh, too strong, but a foul. And I think Smith's going to go to the line. Second foul on Carlo Kolak, the senior from Glencoe. That's going to put Luke Smith to the line, and he makes the first. And he makes them both. (19-12). Illinois Wesleyan kicks it out. There's Funk trying to crash from the right side of the block. No good. Good stand up by Boone. Here's Trellenberg. He's going to try his first three. Count it all day. Dominic Trellenberg, the 6'5" senior from Westchester. 22-12, Blue Jays. Now you see why they've been double teaming him. Kicking out for another three. Here's Colvin out in front of the rim. That's no good. And we got a whistle away from the ball, and this is going to be on Wesleyan. Well, thank you for joining us here now as we kind of transfer into the evening hours here on the 13th of December. I'm not good at math, but I'm saying you're running out of time for Christmas. There's Marshall. That one in and out. No good. Largerman with the board for the Titans. And if you want mine and Bill Law's Christmas list, we'll gladly post it on social media. We're taking gifts up till the 26th of December. There's Funk. Turn around. No good. Trellenberg. I'm trying to just get $500 gift cards. That's all I'm asking for. That's all I'm asking for. Here's Trellenberg. Drained a big three. Here's Smith. 17 on the shot clock. 8:45. Smith going to cruise in. Throws that one up. He was trying to draw contact on the big man. Brady Ruggles, 6'6". Here's Funk. Well, they left that one. Left that one for Ruggles, and he couldn't connect, but a foul right after Ruggles' shot. Ruggles' first is good. Brady Ruggles, 6'6" junior out of Wheaton, went to Danville High School. And makes them both. 22-14 is your score. 8-point lead, timeout, 8:28 left here in the first half. Blue Jays with the 8-point lead. Pretty evenly distributed point-wise. Trellenberg 5, Smith 5. Ajahong-Betta 2, Williams 3, Marshall 2, Pearson 3, Boone 2. Blue Jays shooting 50%, 8 of 16. And for Illinois Wesleyan, Funk 6, Ruggles 2, Lawrence 3, Kolak 3. They're shooting 22%, 4 of 18 from the field. 3 turnovers for the Titans, only 1 for the Blue Jays. And the Blue Jays have connected on those 3 turnovers and turned them into 5 points. Second chance points also 5-0 in favor of the Blue Jays. Smith inbound. Jeffrey Williams. Now Smith over the timeline. Finds Blahout. He picked up 2 quick fouls. Now Smith with it. 18 on the shot clock. Ajahong-Betta. This kid is only going to get better. He's a sophomore. John Baines can't talk enough of Blahoots. That one no good. One and done for the Blue Jays. Boarded down by Nego. Here's Cleveland. Double team. Nego wide open. Funk. Step back three. Nothing but net. Again. He's got 9, and it's all via the long shot. He's 3 of 6. 22-17. Trellenberg now finds Williams. Williams bounce past the Smith. Goes in. Swatted out of there by Cleveland. Ball will remain with the Blue Jays. 7:25 left until halftime. 22-17. Largest lead was 10 for the Blue Jays. Largest lead for the Titans was 4. Here's Blahout. Titans have some tall kids out there. You got to be careful of your shot. Ajahong Beta from the corner for 3. Nothing but net for Vinny Ajahong Beta. He's got 5. Make it 25-17. Back to that 8-point lead. Wesleyan finds Funk. Here's a long 3 attempt by Ruggles. No good. Smith with the board for the Blue Jays. Here comes Elmhurst. Trellenberg. Ajahong Beta. A hot hand. Here's Smith. Ajahong Beta. Just beyond 3-point land. Screen set by Ajahong Beta. Man, his Nego grabbed his jersey and this one turned over. Long outlet pass, and that's going to be a turnover. Number 4 for the Titans. Turnover by the Blue Jays. We have some cheerleading action at halftime for your viewing pleasure. They did halftime for the women's game, did a great job. There's a nice floater in. That one didn't fall. This one followed by Nego. And now Williams will come down with the board. Ajahong Beta. Finney gives it to Trellenberg. Nope, he'll just give it right back. Now Blahout. Trellenberg between the circles. Timeout taken by the Blue Jays, and I think it's they're going to make it a full timeout. 5:40 left, 25-17. Boy, what an exciting first half so far here in men's action. Neither team really shooting well from the field. Blue Jays 9 of 19 for 47%. 5 of 21 for Illinois Wesleyan for 24. Total rebounds pretty even. Blue Jays with a 1 rebound lead, 13-12. Second chance points, 8-0 in favor of the Blue Jays. Bench points, 8-5 in favor of Elmhurst. Points in the paint, 6-0. Blue Jays. Fast break points, 7-0. Early on, those are pretty good. You got 2 big blocks. Been set up by the Titans. Blue Jays still looking for their first. The Titans are 5 of 17 already from 3-point land. 29%, 4 of 7 for the Blue Jays for 57. Each team perfect from the free throw line. 2 of 2 for Wesleyan, 3 of 3 for the Blue Jays. Back out of the timeout, called by head coach John Baines. 14 on the shot clock, 5:40 on the game clock. Here's Cherry. Picked up defensively by Nego. They're running out of time, 7 seconds. Nego, Williams. Finds Blahout. He's got to do something with 1 second. Turnaround shot. Good! good. Second time the Blue Jays have beaten the buzzer. And this one, Sebastian Blahout, senior from Wooddale. 27-17, 10-point lead. There's a three attempt. No good. Trellenberg with the board. Good shot attempt that time by Funk. Just didn't fall. Williams tries to do baseline. Funk with the board. Here comes the Titans. Funk passes that one back out to Nigo. Nigo spin moves, drops it back out to Funk. You give him any room and he's going to shoot a three. 12 seconds. Here's Cleveland going to move in for the dunk. And he'll have the and one. Noah Cleveland, 6'8" sophomore. Pretty good play by the big man out of Normal Community. But they got some big schools down there. He makes the and one. University High, another big one out of Bloomington Normal. Here's Cherry, 27-20, lead down to 7. Pearson. Pearson trying to move it in, right side of the block. They left him alone. He shed the defender. Well, Lawrence couldn't stay with him. Pearson now with 5. Drops it down to Cleveland, who had a dunk last time. Here's a three in the corner from Kolak. That's no good. And Funk comes down with it. Another three, this time by Nigo. That's no good. Marshall with the board. Here comes Elmhurst. Now this pace is fast and furious. Here's Pearson. Free throw line, turnaround shot. That one wild. Wishes he can have that one back. Boarded down by Kolak. Here's Funk. Kolak with it. Funk, top of the key. He's not afraid to shoot it from there. 3:28 and counting. Here's Cleveland, wide open. The big man doing what he does best. He's got 5. Cherry finds Pearson between the circles. Pearson looking, finds Marshall on the near wing. Bounced into Aja Hongbeta. Now Cherry, 10 on the shot clock. Here's Boone. Pearson, far corner. Sling that one in there. Cleveland steals it. 4th turnover. Cleveland, the big man, trying to go the distance. And Blue Jays guilty of a foul. Pearson with the foul. His first, team 7th. Cleveland to the line for the 1-and-1. He's got 5 points. He's good from the free throw line, 1 of 1, and now 2 of 2. Both teams solid from the charity stripe. And he misses. Cherry with the board. Here come the Blue Jays. Up 29-23. 2:40 left in the first half. Marshall finds Trellenberg in the far corner. Here's Boone, top of the key for 3. Ooh, in and out, no good. Boarded down by Lawrence. Here comes Illinois Wesleyan. Beautiful campus right next to Illinois State University. Here's Funk. He's going to try to go baseline on Pearson. Out of control. And Ruggles for 3. That's no good. And Ruggles will get the board. Fresh 20. Cleveland with a big screen. Funk for three. That one no good. That didn't hit anything but the backboard. And Marshall's going to be fouled by Cleveland. That's Cleveland's first. 29-23, $1:53 left till halftime. Boy, this is one of the big games today in the CCIW. Other games today, Wheaton at Carthage. And he makes the first. Augustana at Milliken. North Central at North Park. It's the Battle of the Norths. And Carroll at Wisconsin Whitewater. That's a non-conference. And on Monday, Greenville at North Park. And then Greenville will stick around and play Elmhurst at 5 o'clock on Wednesday. North Central at Hope over in Holland, Michigan. Beautiful part of the state of Michigan. Maybe not so much in the winter. Here's Funk. He wanted to try a three. He's going to cruise into the lane. Gets it. Boy, Funk's got 11 already and 5 boards. He's well on his way for a double-double. 31-25, 1:30 left. There's Cherry, and he turns it over, loses the dribble. That's the 5th turnover for Elmhurst. The one thing you don't want to do is breathe life into a team such as Illinois Wesleyan. Don't give them too many opportunities, too many chances. Lawrence with it, bounces it into Cleveland. He's quickly double-teamed by Trellenberg. Lawrence for 3, that's no good. Ruggles gets the board, finds Funk, now Cleveland, free throw line. He's going to try to back Vinny Ajahong-Betta down. Here's Funk again. He's going to cruise into the lane, tries to draw the contact, doesn't, but they'll retain the possession with 54 seconds. Oxygen. That was like a long volley in volleyball, just back and forth, back and forth. Just a lot of action between these two. These are top-tier teams in the CCIW every single year. 16 on the shot clock, 54 left here in the first half. But Cleveland, he is a huge force in there. Here's Ruggles, 11-footer, that one long, no good. Smith comes down with it. Here come the Blue Jays. Blue Jays, Pearson, Trellenberg. But the Blue Jays can get someone cutting right through that paint. There is nobody home. Here's Smith. He'll try a 3 straight on. That one off the front of the rim, no good. Williams guilty of the foul. Jeffrey Williams, 6'4" freshman out of Lafayette, Indiana. I think it's West Lafayette that's home of Purdue. Lafayette, West Lafayette, it's Boilermaker territory. Ruggles at the line. Williams will step out. Blahout will check back in for the final 22.2. Only a 2.2 difference, shot clock to game clock. And they miss it. Blahout will come down with it. And so this will be a final shot. Going into halftime, well, it's a miraculous run. Here's Smith. Ajahong-Betta, got to get a shot off. Got 2 seconds. 10-footer, that's no good. Trellenberg tried to follow through. And there's going to be a foul with no time on the clock. Let's see, are they going to change that? Are they going to change it? Very good officiating crew here. Worked with these guys many times, like UIC and so forth. So Trellenberg will go to the line with no time on the clock. Looks like the foul is going to be on Ruggles. Now, they're going to review it, so keep it right here. My favorite 3 letters, TBC. D. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's under review right here. So I think they're looking to see, was Trellenberg fouled on that play as time went off the clock. We'll see what happens here. Either way, it's the first half is over. Whether Trellenberg goes to the line or not, those are the only two things that are going to happen here. Even scoring completely with the Blue Jays. Funk just blowing away his teammates. He's got 11, 3 of 8 from downtown. Like I said, I've worked with this officiating crew doing shot clock down in Chicago area, UIC, Loyola, Roosevelt. Very good crew. A lot of years with these three gentlemen. Very good officiating crew. So let's see what the call is going to be. They're going to come out. They're going to talk about it. And I think you might see Trellenberg at the line for 2. Or they're going to wave it off. But I think it's going to go to Trellenberg because that was the original call. You have to overturn it for that to happen. Let's see if Ron Rose agrees with it. He's got a smile on his face, so Trellenberg will go to the line. So that kind of gives it away. So Trellenberg will go to the line for 2. Rose may not be happy with it, but that's what's going to happen. Trellenberg with 5. It's his first free throws. No Blue Jays will come up there, but they put a .2 back up on. Okay. So a .2. Trellenberg. Either way, they're going to, okay, so when they inbound, or if he misses his free throw, all it is going to be a grab and throw. You have no time. And it's going to be a heave. Andy Colvin, 6'7" freshman out of Duger, Indiana, in for Elmhurst. Trellenberg makes them both. And they'll just hold it, 32-25. I'm sorry, 33-25 as they change it at the last second. 8-point lead for the Elmhurst University Blue Jays at halftime. Leading scorer, Dominic Trellenberg, with 7. And then for the Titans, Mr. Funk, Mason Funk, that's no surprise. That guy is dead on shooter. He's got 11 points, 4 of 11. Most of his points coming from beyond the arc. We're going to take a break. We are at halftime. Blue Jays with an 8-point lead. Don't forget, we've got cheerleading pom-pom action coming up next for your entertainment at halftime. As they're getting set up, we're going to send it down to courtside, and we'll see you on the other side of the coin for the second half. 33-25, Blue Jays with the lead.
Being a military-friendly school was a big part of why I selected Elmhurst.
Military benefits actually helped me completely with my education, as I wouldn't have gone back to school if it hadn't been for the military benefits.
By being able to use the GI Bill at Elmhurst, I was able to really just focus on my education and doing well in the program versus having to worry about the financial aspect of paying for school.
It was seamless and easy to process. They also are part of the Yellow Ribbon program, which helped make up the difference for the cost that the GI Bill did not.
I transferred here from College of DuPage. Transferring to Elmhurst from COD has been amazing. It's just such an easy process. Just getting the paperwork done, making sure you have all your credits. It was really important to me too, just because I'm the first in my family to go to college in the United States. So they made sure that I have everything that I need to make sure that I do succeed here. The advice I would give to fellow community college students would be to come visit the campus. There's always students here that know the life and everything that's going on around here. And also plan out your next move with the counselors. What classes you want to take at Elmhurst, or maybe if the better move is to stay and get a couple classes done and then transfer. Really, the counselors are amazing because they're your, one-stop shop to making sure you get everything done in order to succeed at Elmhurst. You come in here and it just feels really comfortable and you just feel like you're reaching a really great goal in your life.
My name is Mike Vrablik. I graduated in Elmhurst in 2020. So before Elmhurst, I was basically living with my parents, and I could have never imagined where I am now.
I used to live in Arizona, went to community college. I kind of wanted to find something that fit my abilities, and my sister Jessica said that there was a program for kids with disabilities. I fell in love with it because I was wanting the experience living independently.
It was amazing. I mean, you just got to learn how to be more independent, get more job skills, and just meet a ton of new people.
I got out of my shy shell. My mom, my dad, and my sisters saw me bloom.
Being involved in all the different activities.
Involved in a lot of big clubs, making new friends.
Going downtown and going to eat at restaurants and go to ice cream or movies.
It's just the best 4 years that I could have ever imagined.
I had moved out here in 2020 and lived alone for 2 years.
When we found out that Mike was moving into this building, it was the best thing we could have ever imagined, because through college, it was we're so close. And now we all live in the same building.
I work at Child's Voice, so I'm a teacher's assistant.
I work at Culver's, running food, cleaning tables and trays.
Me and Grace like to hang out, cook, watch some girly shows. And Jared and Mike, we usually go out to dinner or watch The Bachelor. I'm glad I'm still able to be a part of the ELSA community.
If I had not been in that ELSA program, I would never have met these guys. But now, since started working out here and living out here, it was the best decision that I ever made.
I'm Amanda Passmore. I'm the Director of Graduate Programs in the School of Education here at Elmhurst University. In the School of Education, we have two main graduate programs. We have one focused in teacher leadership, as well as one focused in special education. First of all, you're just going to gain knowledge in what is the most up-to-date, evidence-based practices in your given content area. You're also going to develop those soft skills. So you're going to really learn about what are adult learning principles, what are the systems that encourage change in both a classroom, a school community, and in a district. So you're gonna learn those big picture kind of ideas. You're also going to build your own self-efficacy. And what I mean by that is the ability to see a problem and know how to attack it. So as a classroom teacher, you are gonna learn new skills to increase student engagement, to just improve learning outcomes for students. We're really seeking to go beyond just teaching you knowledge and skills. We're asking you to apply those and think about those in the context of being a leader, which I think when you're going to get an advanced degree, you're wanting to step into leadership roles. Many of our faculty have been teachers themselves, so we know what it means to be going to school, but also working a full-time job. So classes are gonna be offered in the evening, and we're gonna use a hybrid model, which means some weeks you'll be doing asynchronous online learning, whereas other weeks you might be in person. So there's lots of various formats that we utilize to ensure that yes, you can really get this graduate degree and meet your professional goals while also remaining in your job and doing the best job you can do there. You're also going to have a really supportive cohort of lots of individuals with lots of different backgrounds. So even though I may be teaching in an elementary school and you may be in a high school and we're learning about effective assessment in the classroom, we're gonna talk about what that looks like for our unique context, and we're gonna learn from one another. I think, yes, you can get content knowledge everywhere, but what's really gonna be valuable in a graduate program is the faculty, advisors, and people who are gonna mentor you along the way. Because yes, you're gonna learn in the classroom, but you really want those people who know you as an individual and can support your specific desires and dreams as a graduate student and as an educator and as a teacher leader or a special educator. And I really think at Elmhurst University, there's a cohort and a supportive faculty who's gonna support you in doing that.
My name is Crystal Paunan. I'm the program director for the Masters of Science in Nursing program here at Elmhurst University. Our MSN program is meant for those who already have earned their nursing degree, passed their NCLEX exam, and are ready to take that next step in their professional journey. Here at Elmhurst, we have 3 specialty tracks that you can focus in during our MSN program. The first is our CNL, or Clinical Nurse Leader. This is a nurse generalist that focuses at improving patient outcomes at the bedside. We have our Nurse Educator track, and that focuses either in the hospital setting or in academia. And finally, we have our Nurse Administrator track, and that focuses either at the management level or executive. The MSN program has been built with the busy nurse in mind. We appreciate that our students do work full-time, and so they are trying to navigate fitting work, life, school all together. And so for that reason, we do have classes that run 7 weeks long. They meet once a week. And then within our second year, we then bring our students in and help them with navigating their clinical, which they work with their preceptor to build their schedules so that they can find that balance that works best for them. What sets the MSN program apart from others is that we do have a hybrid program which blends the best of both worlds. It provides you the flexibility, but also provides you that in-person experience to increase engagement and create that connection with your faculty. In your second year, you will get clinical time, and we provide you with the resources to be able to connect you with a mentor that will be out and precept you at the clinical site. We also have wonderful faculty that serve as mentors for those in our educator program. Elmhurst University provides a unique experience for each student. There's a personalized approach to your learning, to providing you resources. You create this connection with your faculty and with those within the program. It's why so many of our students return back to get their master's and even doctoral now. Students do have the option to participate in our MBA dual degree program. This is a 1-year program that students will complete after their MSN courses. The advice I'd give to any student who's thinking of furthering their career and advancing their degree is to take the plunge. It may seem scary at the time, but the good news is that here at Elmhurst we have faculty who are here to support you. We have faculty who will bring such a wealth of knowledge, and you'll get a wealth of knowledge from the students that are around you. We're here to support you from the beginning, middle, and until you walk across that stage. Going back to get your master's degree provides you not only with an opportunity for personal growth, professional opportunities, but it also gives you an opportunity to give back to nursing and better the health of the community.
Welcome back. Second half action. Ready to roll. 33-25 is your score. Blue Jays now going right to left. Boone. Blahoot. Count it. Blahoot with 4. Back to a 10-point lead for the Blue Jays.
Timeout.
Down low to Cleveland, 12 on the shot clock. Quick move by Nigo. Here's a wide open 3 for Lawrence, that's good. 35-28. Here's Smith with it. Blahoot, who opened up the second half scoring. Ajahong Betta. He's going to cruise in. Nice spin move for Vinny. He's got 7. 1 minute gone here in the second. Here's Nigo. Nigo with it. He'll try a 3. That's good. Nothing but net. Nigo, that's his first points. 37-31. Back-to-back threes by the Titans. Here's Boone. Back out, Smith. Oh, he wanted to try one from top of the key. That one didn't work. 13 on the shot clock. This one's stolen. Down low to Cleveland. He's trapped underneath. Count it. Cleveland now with 8. 37-33 and Wesleyan. Coming out of the gates on fire. Here's Blahoot. Trellenberg puts on the brakes. Boone let that one go out. It will stay with Elmhurst. At the end of the game, we'll have a chance to talk to head coach John Baines. We'll talk about this game, and then Greenville coming up on Wednesday. Cleveland with a steal. Cleveland, the big man, and he will connect. He's got 10 now. Uh-oh, just like that, it's a 2-point game. Ajahong Betta. Here's Boone. Boone baseline. Shot up, he's going to be fouled. It looks like it's going to be Mason Funk. first for Boone. That's his first free throw. And he makes them both. Nigo. Picked up by Smith. Drops it off to the ever-dangerous Lawrence. We have a kick ball. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. There, if you think miracles don't happen, how about that? Navy defeats Army 17-16. Let's keep the Commander-in-Chief's trophy. Me being a Navy veteran makes me a little bit happy right there. Boy, Boone swats that one away. Oh, and there's going to be a foul called underneath. The biggest game of the year for the two academies. West Point, Naval Academy out of Annapolis, Maryland. I know when I was in, they were pushing to just have like enlisted men play too, not just the officers to be. But so we played our own version of football on the base, and that usually loaded up the infirmary on a Sunday afternoon because, well, there's a reason why we didn't play football for Navy. Here's Smith. Ajahong Betta on the far side gives it up Trellenberg. Trellenberg, one big three so far, 8 on the shot clock, and boom! Cruises in left of the lane, kiss off the glass, he's got 6. 41-36. Blue Jays a little bit of breathing room after the lead came down to 2. Another offensive rebound by Nigo. What's funny is the rebounds are almost tied. Nigo. Make that Lawrence way downtown. A team that lives and dies by the 3, the Titans, Illinois Wesleyan. Luke Smith out of Addison, Illinois. Ajahong Betta. He's going to try left of the lane. He's going to go one-on-one. Count it. Funk can't hold him. Ajahong Betta makes it look easy. He's got 9. Titans really good. Funk this time just shy of the far elbow. Funk now with 13. Leads the Titans in scoring. Here's Trellenberg. 43-41. There's a 3 by Smith. Count it. That one from downtown by Luke Smith. That's his second 3. He's got 8. 46-41. Now this is turning out to be a shootout. Here's Funk. Gives it up to Cleveland for another dunk. Boy, he is so impressive down low. He's got 12. Another 3. That one by Trellenberg, no good. And the Blue Jays guilty of a foul. Wesleyan will inbound. Drops this one down, Cleveland. Good play by Trellenberg defensively. Cleveland couldn't hold on to it. That's another turnover. That's only the 5th. Both teams very low. 7 for the Blue Jays and 5 for the Titans. Here's Pearson. Drops it down low. Trellenberg, turnaround shot, count it. All day, he's got 9. And we have a timeout. Full timeout, 13:54. .54, 48-43. We'll take a quick break on this full timeout. 13:54 left, 48-43 Blue Jays.
Being a military-friendly school was a big part of why I selected Elmhurst.
Military benefits actually helped me completely with my education, as I wouldn't have gone back to school if it hadn't been for the military benefits.
By being able to use the GI Bill at Elmhurst, I was able to really just focus on my education and doing well in the program versus having to worry about the financial aspects of paying for school.
It was seamless and easy to process. They also are part of the Yellow Ribbon program, which helped make up the difference for the cost that the GI Bill did not.
48-43 is your score, 13:53 left. .25 on the shot clock, 13:53 on the game clock. Wesleyan with the ball, and they trail by 5. Try to drop that one down to Cleveland. They're saying that one went off Boone. Inbound baseline. They're going to try to find Cleveland. And I think Boone's going to get called for a foul. He is. Cleveland and Cherry going at it in the paint. Huge mismatch height-wise. Here's Cleveland. And a travel. Here come the Blue Jays now. Pearson. Williams over to Marshall. Marshall, always with a quick move. Nice spin move right of the lane. Has to kick this one back out. 7 seconds. Williams, Marshall. Marshall for 3. No good. That didn't hit anything, and that will go out of bounds. Wesleyan still down by 5. Drops it down baseline. That's going to leave someone open. Here's a 3. That one's no good. And that's going to go off the big man, Nathan Bolt. Timeout on the court, 12:51 left here in this game, 48-43. Wesleyan coming in 6-2 overall, 1-1 in the CCIW. Blue Jays 5-2, as I mentioned. Just a tough loss against Wheaton at one point. Take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Blue Jays. So Once the internet comes up, I will get that for you. I know Wednesday. It's going to be Greenville University. Tip-off at 5. That's a doubleheader. Women will play before against Adrian, the Bulldogs. And the men will go to Cedar Rapids, Iowa to take on Coe College on the 19th. And then we'll return here, getting ready to close out 2025 against Ripon College on December 30th at 7 o'clock. And then they'll be on the road at Carthage, home against Milliken and Augustana. It's the CCIW. It doesn't get any tougher than this. Couple non-conference games to end the 2025. And we'll jump right into CCIW to run out the regular season. Here's Cherry to Williams. Now Pearson just inside. Williams will try a 3. That one no good. Marshall fighting for it. And Marshall's going to be fouled. Oh no, they're going to call Marshall on the foul. Oh man, he was going for the ball. Wow. (48-43). This has been like this for quite a while. Wesleyan hasn't scored in the last 2:20. Again, they get another rebound. That was Funk. Here's Cleveland. Pearson just missed with the block. 48-45, down to 3, 12 minutes left. And now Cleveland with a dunk on the breakaway. 48-47. Here comes Wesleyan. They're within 1. Cherry with it, and then Cleveland again. Back-to-back dunks. And a technical on Cleveland. He said something, and he's continuing to chirp. Schellenberg. And he misses. And he makes the second. Looks like a lot of people's feelings getting hurt on the opposite side of the gym. I'm not really sure. This is one of the things that has changed through the sports. Let the kids play. You can be vocal, but you don't need to be rude, I can tell you that. Here's Smith with it off to Blahout. Back to Smith. 49-49, a completely different game. Blahout, Boone for 3, off front of the rim, no good. Cleveland with the board. Nigo with it. Now Lawrence drops it to Cleveland. He's picked up by Boone. 10:48 left. There's a 3. That one up front of the rim, no good. Blahout with the board. Kolak that time missing for Illinois Wesleyan. And the Blue Jays trying a really, really quick pass. 25 on the shot clock. Luke Smith will inbound to Blahout. Here's Trellenberg, top of the key for three. Count it. He's got 13. 52-49. How dare you leave me open like that? Another three back-to-back by Nigo. He's got 6. These two teams, this is fun. 52-52. Here's Trellenberg. Gives it up to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Smith's got to drive. Wide open, count it! Left of the lane and a kiss off the glass. He's got 10. This team will shoot threes all day. And here's another one. Top of the key. That one's no good. Smith comes down with it. Kolak that time. Couldn't connect. Now the Blue Jays need to get themselves a good shot. Give a little bit more separation. Ajahong Beta will give it up to Smith. 9 minutes left. 12 on the shot clock. Trellenberg. Trellenberg with it. He'll try a long three. That one up from the rim, no good. Wow, Boone's going to be called for the foul on that one. Take a look at this one. It looked like the Wesleyan player went right into him. Bam! Oh my. (54-52). We wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you for tuning in here on the CCIW network. Suncom.tv and Elmhurst University's athletics YouTube page. Here's Funk. Back over in the corner, Nigo. Drops it down, Cleveland baseline. Tried to get it to Funk, back to Cleveland, shot up. Oh, and Boone is just fouled out of the game. 6 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 0 for 3 from downtown, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Had a rebound and 2 assists, played 21 minutes before fouling out. Wow. Cleveland misses the first. And makes the second. 54-53, 8:20 left. Ajahong Beta going one-on-one against Cleveland. Gets it out. Here's Trellenberg. Blahoot. 9 on the shot clock. Blahoot. Kicks it out. Ajahong Beta, long three. That one no good. Ruggles with the rebound. He'll try a three. That one's good. 56-54. Full timeout taken by head coach John Baines. Wow. Wesleyan, 5 of their last 7 field goals. We'll take a quick break. 7:45 left. 56-54 Titans.
Being a military-friendly school was a big part of why I selected Elmhurst.
Military benefits actually helped me completely with my education, as I wouldn't have gone back to school if it hadn't been for the military benefits.
By being able to use the GI Bill at Elmhurst, I was able to really just focus on my education and doing well in the program versus having to worry about the financial aspects of paying for school.
It was seamless and easy to process. They also are part of the Yellow Ribbon program, which helped make up the difference for the cost that the GI Bill did not.
56-54 is your score. 7:45 left in this one. And it's starting to boil down to an instant classic here at R.A. Fagenal Hall on the beautiful campus of Elmhurst University on the 13th day of December, 2025, winding down, which means hopefully you got your Christmas shopping done. It's quickly approaching. Elmhurst had a 33-25 lead at halftime. Illinois Wesleyan outscoring the Blue Jays 31-21 so far here in the second. Here's Smith, finds Pearson. Screen set by Ajahong Betta. Trellenberg for three. That one no good. That one may have been partially tipped. Here's Funk. Trying to find Cleveland down low. Ajahong Betta stands his ground. Cleveland will go back to the line. Oh, that is a tough kid to defend. He gets that down in the paint. It's hard to stop. He's got 19 points. And what surprises me is he only has 5 rebounds. Funk, he's 1 rebound away from a double-double. And Cleveland misses it. Now 3 of 6 from the free throw line. (56-54), misses them both. Here's Pearson. Kick that one out to Smith. Here's Pearson. Long three. That one no good. And that's going to be a shot clock violation. .35 left. 2-point lead for Wesleyan. Blue Jays 0 for the last 4. Haven't scored in the last 3 minutes. Here's Cleveland again. Foul that time by Lawrence. (58-54). Largest lead for Wesleyan is 4. Largest lead was 10 for the Blue Jays. Here's Blahout. Finds Trellenberg. Gives it back to Blahout. Blahout, right of the lane, shot up, and he's going to be fouled by Kolak. Blahout with 4 points. Team shooting now 10 of 12. That's his first miss. Nigo checking back in. And misses them both. Yikes. (58-54), under 6 left. Funk from the corner for 3. That one no good. Actually, that was Ruggles. That one wild. Cleveland picks up the trash. 23 points. Mason Funk with a double-double, 13 points, 10 boards. Here's Cherry driving in the lane, shot up, good. That's his first points. Another timeout, 60-56, 5:19 left. Looks like this is going to be a 30. 5:19 left. And hopefully you're enjoying the broadcast here tonight. We'd like to thank you, myself, Bill Downing, Bill Law. Been here all afternoon, bringing you all the action. From R.A. Saginaw Hall, Illinois Wesleyan women's team wins game 1. The Illinois Wesleyan men's team up by 4. 5:19 left. What a contest it is when these two teams get together. It's insane the amount of athleticism you see when these guys get together. (60-56). Out of the timeout called by head coach John Baines. 5:19 left. Wesleyan will have to go the full length of the court. That was Funk over in the corner. This long 3 no good by Trellenberg with the rebound. That last shot by Lawrence. Lawrence was trying to get into double digits. Here's Pearson. Travel. This will be a turnover on the Titans. It's only their 7th. Cherry gets it up to Marshall. Now Blahout. 60-56. Blahout goes in, counted and 1. Funk with the foul. (60-58) with a chance to close it down to 1 with the and 1. Makes it. Blahout with 9, 60-59, 4:11. Full timeout taken by Illinois Wesleyan. We'll take a quick break with them. It's 4:11 left. 60-59, Wesleyan by 1 when we come back.
Being a military-friendly school was a big part of why I selected Elmhurst.
Military benefits actually helped me completely with my education, as I wouldn't have gone back to school if it hadn't been for the military benefits.
By being able to use the GI Bill at Elmhurst, I was able to really just focus on my education and doing well in the program versus having to worry about the financial aspects of paying for school.
It was seamless and easy to process. They also are part of the Yellow Ribbon program, which helped make up the difference for the cost that the GI Bill did not.
60-59, back and forth we go. Blue Jays within one. Largest lead 10 for the Blue Jays, largest lead 6 for the Titans. Blue Jays had a largest run of 10-0. Largest run for the Titans, 8-0. Titans will inbound with 26 seconds on the shot clock, 4:11 on the game clock. Here's Funk. Trying to find Cleveland. And Williams with the foul. Jeffrey Williams, 6'4". Cleveland, 23 points. He's 3 of 7 from the free throw line. I tell you, it's his paint work that has really done it here tonight. Makes the first. Now 4 of 8. And completely misses it. Ajahong Betta will inbound. It's only a 2-point lead. 61-59. A basket ties it, a 3 takes the lead. Here's Smith. Ajahong Betta, he's going to drive on Cleveland. He thinks twice about it. Now here's Trellenberg. 9 on the shot clock. Smith. So Cleveland hits it out of bounds with 3 seconds left. 3:32 left on the game clock. Blue will inbound. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Trellenberg. Nope. And Cleveland with the board. He's got 7 on the night. And a quick 30-second timeout taken by Illinois Wesleyan. Head coach Ron Rose making that call. 61-59 as we approach the 6 o'clock hour. Thank you again for joining us here on the CCIW network. Suncom.tv, Elmhurst University's athletics YouTube page. You can find us all over social media, X, Instagram, Facebook. I don't know if they got Snapchat or TikTok yet. I'm not sure, but I know we got the big 3. 19 on the shot clock. Wesleyan will take it out. That's Kolak, senior from Glencoe, will inbound. Gets it into Nego. Nego with only 6 points, but he's played some big minutes. Some really good defense. There's a long 3. That one looked no good coming off his hands, but Funk and the Titans with another opportunity. Under 3 minutes left. But Nego trying to get in the right position. That one's no good. Cleveland comes down with it. Pearson with the foul. .247 left. Still a 2-point lead. Cleveland back to the line. He's 4 of 9 from the free throw line. And that one, no good whatsoever. And it's going to be Elmhurst ball on a loose ball foul. Nathan Bolt that time, the 6'10 senior from Deer Park. Blue Jays catch a break. Looking for the equalizer. A 2 will tie it, a 3, here's Cherry. That one no good. And that will go the way of the Titans. 1 and done. 2:33 left. We're in the nail biter zone now. 2:28. A 2-point lead. This is 1 of 7 for the Titans. Their last, no field goals in the last almost 3 minutes. 0 for 4 on the last 4 trips. Back over in the corner. There's a 3. Wide open is Lawrence. And he's got 12. That extends the lead to 5. Aja Hong Betta with a long 3. Count it! 64-62. That 2-minute and 8 scoring drought is over. Oh, that was a huge shot by Vinny. Cannot give up a 3. Here's Funk. He's going to move in. Kicks it back out. Pearson with the steal. He's got Marshall breaking. Didn't see it. Here's Aja Hong Betta. Only a sophomore out of Moline. 120 and counting. Here's Blahou. Right to the basket. Count it! Tied 64-64. Timeout Wesleyan. Full timeout. Wow, 64-64, 65 seconds left. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, conclusion of this classic here from RA Fagana Hall.
Being a military-friendly school was a big part of why I selected Elmhurst.
Military benefits actually helped me completely with my education, as I wouldn't have gone back to school if it hadn't been for the military benefits.
By being able to use the GI Bill at Elmhurst, I was able to really just focus on my education and doing well in the program versus having to worry about the financial aspects of paying for school.
It was seamless and easy to process. They also are part of the Yellow Ribbon program, which helped make up the difference for the cost that the GI Bill did not.
In a blink of an eye, we are tied 64-64. These two gladiators going toe-to-toe all day. Blue Jays had a 33-25 lead at halftime. Wesleyan outscoring the Blue Jays 39-31 here in the second half. Score 64-64. 1 minute left. And there's a foul just prior to the pass out to Nego, who is going to try for a 3. That's obviously what they're trying to do. They're going to put Mason Funk to the line. Funk on the night, 13 points, 12 boards. He's 0 for 1 from the free throw line. Now 1 of 2. Smith and Cherry checking back in. Pearson. Najahong Betta, Wahooch, Schellenberg, Smith, and Cherry out on the court. 66-64, 53 seconds left. 2-point lead for Wesleyan. Here's Cherry. Screen set by Trellenberg. Here's Smith. Smith gets it to Ajahong Betta. Quick 30-second timeout by head coach John Baines. Now that is a great call by, yes, I'm not biased, but he is a legendary coach. That is a very smart play because a turnover was about to happen and he knew it. And that saves a turnover, which would have been the 12th one for the Blue Jays. 7 for the Titans, 11 for the Blue Jays. Titans only shooting 38%, 23 of 60 from the field. Blue Jays 23 of 48 for 48%. You can find us on X, Elmhurst, at Elmhurst Blue Jay. On Facebook, at Elmhurst Blue Jays. And on Instagram, at Elmhurst Blue Jays. 15 seconds left. Cherry will inbound, down to my left. Here's Blahout. Blahout trying to go baseline. Kicks it out. Cherry, long three. Cherry with a big three for the Blue Jays. Jack Cherry from Carmel, Indiana, gives them a 1-point lead. Oh, the shot's under review. Either way, it's either going to be tied or a 1-point lead, and the shot clock is off. Folks, whew, it's going to come down to one shot and one shot only, and I have a very strange feeling here. They're going to try to get this one into Cleveland. Got 24 points. You can see that they're at... Yeah, they're trying to say that maybe that wasn't a three, but he was well beyond the arc. You see the two different rings, and he was at least, I would say, 2 to 3 shoe lengths beyond the arc. So I think that's good, and this shouldn't take this long whatsoever. I should say that the three-point was verified. Yeah, it was verified. I mean, they want to be sure, and again, I respect that. They want to get it right. And folks, here we go. It's like bottom of the ninth. Game 7 of the World Series, 3-2 count. This is what it's all about. 29.9 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Blue Jays with a 1-point lead. And here comes Wesleyan with a chance to win. Well, the Blue Jays lost a heartbreaker by 1 point to Wheaton. Trying to prevent this one again. Here's a long three from top of the key. That one no good. And the Blue Jays come down with it. Smith with it. That's how you do that, folks. 11.7. You talk about important free throws right here. Smith, he's perfect from the line, 2 for 2. That's going to force a very good three-point shooting team. The only way to tie it, and the last thing you want to do is foul a three-point shooter and give him an and one. So, but before we do all that, put the cart in front of the horse, and he misses it. 10 seconds left. Wesleyan. You have 4 seconds, can't do anything with it. The Blue Jays has a home better, and Elmhurst will win. And the Blue Jays, they turn the tide. Lost by 1 at Wheaton, win at home by 1 over Illinois Wesleyan. And the Titans have fallen here today, and the Blue Jays now 6-2, overall 1-1 in the CCIW. Wesleyan drops to 6-3, overall 1-2 in conference play. Holy cow! What a finish here today at R.A. Fagenal Hall. Wow! That's how you do that. Head coach John Baines will be here shortly to talk about this exciting game. Woo! What a contest here today. That's an instant classic, Mr. Bill Law, I would say for sure. That one, you got to put that one in the books. And I know head coach John Baines could be extremely happy with the outcome of this contest. As he shakes all his players' hands on the way through, he'll be coming up. We'll take ourselves a quick break. I know, well, let's see here. Just waiting on the paperwork. He's going to take up and he's going to bring it up here with us to have a talk. But what a huge, huge win by the Elmhurst University Blue Jays. Well, we knew it was going to come down to a last-second shot, and that was really good, stingy defense by the Blue Jays at the end. That was intense. That was one of those that you don't see very often, but once you're part of something like that, that's big-time memories. Here comes head coach John Baines. Now set aside, he'll be right up here in just 1 second. Catch your breath. Head coach John Baines here. First of all, congratulations. What a nail-biter that was. You knew it was going to come down to it. After a tough loss against Wheaton, you guys bounced back with a massive win against Illinois Wesleyan. It was a Herculean effort in the second half because it seemed like Cleveland really stole the show, and he's a big man, and he's going to get his points.
Yeah, I mean, he's not a Division III player. I mean,
no.
he's a Division I player that's at our level, and you know, we let him get loose a little bit, but you knew they were going to make a run. I mean, they shot 25% in the first half, and you didn't see that coming again.
No.
You know, so I'm just really proud of our guys. They stuck with it. You know, I think we played one game that wasn't one of these, and so we're getting a lot of situation work.
Well, you got to get that ticker check now between now and Greenville because that's a team that runs all over the place and scores a lot of points too. But this one is a huge win. You bounce back from, and you guys are now 6-2 overall, 1-1 in CCIW. That was a huge win. You got a couple non-conference games before right after the new year, we jumped right back into CCIW. But I think these non-conference games are going to set you up really well for the CCIW coming up.
Yeah, like I said, these have all been just tight games, and we've got a lot of guys. The thing that I'm liking right now is that we're getting a lot of guys contributing. You know, you look down our list, and we've got a bunch of guys scoring points. I mean, we're averaging with guys. We got 5 guys averaging double figures. So I mean, what I'm happy with is we're finding ways to score with a bunch of guys. It's not just 1 or 2. And then defensively, I felt like we really dug in a little bit tonight. We've had a couple off nights defensively, and tonight was really one of our better ones.
Well, Mr. Cherry came in, and you talk about one of the biggest threes probably of his career. That one, it was just an amazing shot, and he had a guy right in his face. And that was one of them do or dies. You know, you either make it and you're a hero, or you don't, and then you're like, oh no, now what do we do? He made it with confidence, and I tell you, your guy shot with a lot of confidence tonight. Vinny, just doing what Vinny does. Smith playing a great game. And Trellenberg, they played him well, knowing he's a threat from the outside. He had one big three and ended up with 2 of them. But that's when other players step in, like you said, and then that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, those are big shots. You know, the big thing as a coach, you don't want to have your players do is look over their shoulder and say, should I shoot it, should I not shoot it? You know, you have to have the confidence that when you're open, you take that look. And you know, Jack missed one at the top, and then I said, that was a good look. Keep shooting that thing.
Right.
And I give Seb credit. Seb had an advantage down on in the paint, and he drew two people, and he kicked it out to him. And, you know, that's unselfish play to get a guy a good look, and that we paid off. And Jack Cherry's made some free throws for us down the stretch. The guy's Mr. Clutch. He's like a field goal kicker. He's from Indiana, so I say he's our Vinatieri.
This is like our Bears-Packers win here. This is one where you go home and you like take a deep breath and say, man, that was a great win. But you got to come back and play. You know, you got 3 more, and then after the calendar flips over, all CCIW the rest of the way out. Your guys have bought into this system. They play so hard, and they don't get down on each other, which I really like. They're all picking up each other. Even when they were down, when Wesleyan came back, they were still, come on, we got this. And that all starts from coaching, because you guys were over on the sideline doing that, bringing them back into the game. When they were starting to get a little bit low, you guys brought them up.
I appreciate the compliment with the coaching. I'm going to tell you one guy on our team that you don't see him on the box score right now. John Witcher is a fourth-year senior for us. He's played some spot minutes for us, but he hasn't played a ton of minutes. He has been one of the best teammates. He is over there on the sideline talking to everybody. He has been amazing. I brought him in the office the other day, and I just said, I have to credit you for being just an awesome person.
Yeah.
And you know, when you get guys like that, it's real easy for the other dudes to say, listen, this is a guy that's been here for a long time. He's not getting on the floor a ton, but he wants to win just like the rest of us, and I think that rubs off on the rest of your bench, and that's when you get that kind of culture. And I don't think that's coaching. That's just players being player-led.
Absolutely, and you can see it, you can hear it. He's picking up everybody, high-fiving. I mean, he's like that cheerleader, you know, on your team that he's like, when I'm going to get in, I'm going to play good, but when I'm not, hey, I'm picking this team up, and that's awesome.
He has been. He is a great person. By the way, he's graduating. Anybody wants to hire somebody, you're getting a stud.
Yeah, that kid is phenomenal. I've actually had a chance to talk to him around campus. I'll work in public safety. You're right. He is a genuinely great human being, and you would want to hire someone like that. But Coach, congratulations! What a massive win after rebounding with that 1-point loss to Wheaton. That was a tough one to take, and then you guys come back here and you dish out a loss to a very, very tough Illinois Wesleyan team, which you'll probably see again. I'm sure. So, but congratulations on the win. Go enjoy it, and we'll see you Wednesday night for another track meet with Greenville.
Yeah, that's not going to be 67, 66
on
Wednesday, I can tell you that much.
No, that's going to be near the hundreds, I think. I remember doing a couple games, and their head coach, that team actually was one of the teams in the country that led like in scoring.
Yep.
Out of all 3 divisions. I mean, I couldn't believe when I saw that stat, but it's going to be a fun one. It's going to get your cardio in now while you can.
It'll be a fun one. But
all right.
Thank you very much. This was a huge win for our guys. I'm so happy that they rebounded, and we've had 2 tough losses against 2 good teams on the road, and that's just a lot of toughness. You got to have some mental toughness in this league, and I'm really happy for our dudes.
You do. Well, congratulations, Coach. A big win here tonight. 1-point victory, and I tell you, the fans loved it. I loved it. You loved it. So go home and enjoy this one, and we'll see you Wednesday night.
I appreciate it.
Head coach John Baines. Hey, the Blue Jays win, and they beat Illinois Wesleyan to improve to 6-2 overall and 1-1 in conference play. Good night, everybody, and go Blue Jays.